The tale of the tape brought to you by Zions. Zions Extreme Supplements available at GNC stores nationwide. Sean Gannon, 35 years of age, an inch height advantage and a 2.5-inch reach advantage over Branden Hinkle.
When the action begins, our referee in charge is Herb Dean.
We saw it with Babalu earlier. You called it the fight face. Looks like Gannon's got one too, Joe.
He's a very calm and confident guy. I mean, that's the same face that he had in that video when he fought Kimbo Slice in a really stressful situation.
Almost like a poker face. You just can't read anything by it. But right now, Branden Hinkle better read something.
Sean Gannon better look out for the takedown. Branden Hinkle is definitely the superior wrestler.
Hinkle in the blue trunks, Sean Gannon in the black trunks.
Good left by Sean. Branden shoots a good takedown defense by Gannon. Hinkle tying him up, shooting for a leg. Nice, good job by Branden Hinkle.
Went under the swing of Gannon, able to take him down.
Hinkle is in Gannon's guard now, looking to drop some elbows, punches down. I don't know what that was all about. Right out of a Sakuraba fight.
Gannon trying to put some elbows on the mark.
Branden Hinkle trying to pass and get into side control. Gannon doing a good job of keeping him in his guard.
This is the thing with these heavyweights, isn't it? So much weight in the octagon. They can throw a lot of force.
Good elbows by Gannon from the bottom. I mean, you're seeing, we talked about this in earlier fights, guys taking advantage of every position to be offensive. Branden is now in the half guard. He's gonna look to pass, which means he's gonna push down on his legs and get his right leg out. There he goes, he did it. Now he's in side control. Now he's got his back. He's mounted, bad spot for Sean Gannon. Good elbows by Branden Hinkle from the top. Sean's trying to buck him off. He's got a Kimura. Sean's free of it.
We talked about that overseas experience of Branden Hinkle, but now that he's back in the U.S.
He's got the Kimura again. He's got to suck it tight to Sean's body. He's got it outside of Sean's body. What he's got to do is he's got to pull it tight to his body. It's the Americana, he's got to pull it tight to his body and then try to submit him with it. But he's free of it.
Gannon doing a good job to escape some early clinches. Go back to that comment about the overseas experience, though, Joe. He has never lost in the U.S., has Branden Hinkle.
He's going for the Americana again. He's got it on the other side now. Now, he's not going to get it from there, but what he's got to do is he's got to suck that elbow into Sean Gannon's body. The tighter he pulls into Sean Gannon's body, the more force it puts on his shoulder. He keeps going to that over and over again. That might be his go-to move.
On the side, fully past the guard.
Yeah, he's dominating Sean Gannon here. Knees to the body now. Again, he's going for it. I mean, he has it locked up. The only thing that he's missing is he's got to pull it tight to Sean Gannon's body. It's a very common mistake that people make. It's a simple change in the lever, but it makes a huge difference.
Hinkle having his way right now with Gannon. Elbows to the body as well as elbows to the face.
Sean Gannon is not going to give up, though. He is an incredibly tough guy. He's taken some punishment, but he's got an iron chin. And if Hinkle doesn't stop him here, he's going to be there in the second round. Mounted again. Sean Gannon is just getting dominated on his feet.
Full mount. Oh, the blood flowing out of Sean Gannon. Those raining elbows.
Oh, big elbows by Hinkle. Whoa, bloody mess now. Oh, cutting elbows. Whoa, devastating elbows by Branden Hinkle. Sean Gannon is a bloody mess. They're going to stop this fight. That's it.
That's it. Herb Dean has stopped it.
What a bloody mess.
Branden Lee Hinkle.
Wow, very impressive performance by Branden Lee Hinkle. Vicious elbows from the mount. Wow, ground and pound indeed.
The sign says it all, Joe.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the replay. I mean, he's in the half guard here, and Sean is doing nothing to stop this, just covering up, and you see the grimace of pain on his face. Blood is just pouring out of his nose and face. Just unanswered blows. Referee Herb Dean has no choice but to stop this fight. That is a bloody mess. Here's the ground and pound that started off from side control. Those are the elbows that started. Just relentless elbow attack by Branden Lee Hinkle.
Those elbows started it all. He used those elbows, as we talked about, Joe, to not only the head, but to the body.
Yeah, vicious ground and pound assault by Branden Lee Hinkle.
We send it to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer, for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 1. For the winner by TKO, the Iron Lion, Branden Lee Hinkle.
Wow, what a job by Branden Lee Hinkle. He stays undefeated in the U.S. Let's send it inside to Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Branden Lee Hinkle. Branden, congratulations. Welcome to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Now, I know you're a veteran of mixed martial arts. You fought many, many times. How did you feel about coming in here and fighting a guy whose biggest credential on his resume was an underground fight on the internet?
He's tough as nails. Anyone who steps up is great. I'm just happy to be here. I'm emotional, feeling lightheaded, but I'm happy.
Okay, we're gonna take a look at the replay of the fight, the finish of the fight. Talk us through this, some of the brutal ground and pound here.
That's Mark Coleman's finest right there. Ground and mother effing pound, that's it.
All right, now Branden, you've been around for a long time. You fought a lot of tough guys. You finally made it to the UFC. Who would you like to fight here next?
The champ. Whoever that is. Whoever that is, I don't care, Joe.
What's your call on tonight's bout for the title?
Orlovsky by KO.
All right, we look forward to seeing you again. Branden Lee Hinkle, congratulations.
Thanks all my sponsors, West Liberty, Jefferson, Wheaton, what's up to Brazil, and Korea.